Hello, welcome to the Roy Rogers News Channel. Thank you for watching. Alright, let's go ahead and spectate Crobat's Lost Cave. Alright. Giant Pipe vs Predakiller. I'm going to wish you both luck, and we'll be right back. Please stay tuned to the Roy Rogers News Channel for this tournament's commentary. Alright, turn number 1. Giant Pipe vs Predakiller. Turn number 1. Alright. Let's see what's going to happen. Is Argon going to do an Iron Tail, or is Argon going to switch? Golem's going to switch, but will Argon switch as well? Let's find out. No! Argon wants to stay around. Nice. Alright. Alright, so is Argon gonna switch? Caesar, nice! Earthquake. Alright, so is Claydol... What's Claydol gonna do? Claydol could do an Earthquake? Nope, Claydol's gonna switch into Crobat. Nice. And that's the prize, so. Another Crobat. Alright. To counter off the Giga Drain. Oh. I guess Giant Pipe saw the Giga Drain coming. Heat Wave. Super Fang. Okay. Heat Wave and Super Fang. Miltank. Okay. And Crobat's going to go directly into Lantern. I haven't seen Miltank in quite a bit, so it's nice to see Miltank back. Or not OU, sorry. I think this is UU. Yeah, it's nice to see Miltank back in comp. All right, this is not OU. Sorry about that. Minor mistake. Okay. Amistar. Alright, there's a Surf. But it doesn't affect Vaporeon because of the Water Absorb. Nice. Hidden Power, probably Hidden Power Grass. Grass or Electric. Well, actually, since it's super effective against Lantern, it's Grass. There's Miltank. And the Thunderbolt. Alright. So, what is Lantern gonna... Well, Lantern's gonna switch, alright. I think Preda is kind of hoping for Amistar to be paralyzed. With that Body Slam, but that didn't happen. Milk Drink. I don't know why Miltank decided to go for Milk Drink. Alright. that's an interesting move choice. Alright. Ancient power again? Now, if I were Giant Pipe, I would do Surf. If I were Predakiller, I would predict that Surf and go into Vaporeon. What? Why would you switch? That... Okay, well, I guess he probably did the calcs and he probably found out that Surf couldn't knock out Claydol from that range. So I'm going to give him the benefit of the doubt. Alright. Okay. Nice superpower. But Giant Pipe easily revived that due to Morning Sun. Predakiller, I think, is at a kind of a disadvantage because he kind of exposed his party. And Giant Pipe still has one Pokemon that he has not exposed yet. HP Grass. I don't know why he did it, but I guess he was probably predicting Amistar to come in. I guess that's what Predakiller's thinking was. To predict Amistar. Alright. Or Lantern. Alright, so Vaporeon's going to go for a growth. And I think that Vape might switch. Because Lantern does pose kind of a threat. I mean, I'm thinking that the Vape, yeah, Vape is going to switch because of the possible Thunderbolt. All right. So, wow, this match is really complicated. Alright. A little confusing to understand, but I'm not too sure if I'm picking up on the match or not. I still need a bit of some time to kind of absorb it. Okay. I'm gonna just wing it. So, Giant Pipe is trying his best to dance around his party to see if there's anything that can make a dent in Miltank. and Predakiller is trying to find a way how to knock out something in Giant Pipe's party without getting anything knocked out himself. I guess you could say that he's playing a bit safe, and he doesn't want to just go out there and knock something out. I think the Predakiller is hoping for Amistar to get paralyzed, but unfortunately for Predakiller, that's not going to happen. In fact, if Miltank stays around, then the Miltank is going to be knocked out. Predakiller. Okay, now we're starting to see just a little bit of some action here. Predakiller, he has to make a choice right now. Should I keep Miltank around, or... Alright, so Predakiller decided to keep Miltank alive, and well, and Amistar is going to do Surf, which means instant recovery for Vaporeon because water absorbability. Okay. Giant Pipe is trying to figure out some way how he can be able to penetrate in Predakiller's party. Okay. I guess, I don't know, maybe Miltank was probably a little faster, which is why Giant Pipe is a little bit hesitant to knock out Miltank from there. Miltank is kind of a threat in this particular battle, and Giant Pipe is trying to knock out Miltank. I'm still trying to get a feel for the match here, but this is a general idea that I'm getting. Giant Pipe is trying to knock out Miltank. Predakiller is not letting Giant Pipe knock out Miltank because I'm assuming that he's probably what we call a safe player, or a guy who plays safe, which means that he tries his best not to get a single Pokemon knocked out, so he's trying to save Miltank as much as he can. Alright, and this is going to be the first knockout. Yep, first knockout on the 32nd turn. First knockout. But Miltank is poisoned, and I'm not too sure if Miltank is the cleric in the team. I could be wrong, but let me check. I think Miltank can learn Heal Bell. I think. Let's see, Miltank moves. Let's see here. I thought I saw it. No. Yeah, I did actually. Level 48. Miltank learns without the need for a tutor move. He can learn Heal Bell at level 48. Alright. So Miltank can be a cleric if he wants to. Unravel. It's not going to be very effective against Predakiller. And Jinx, I think, is the Pokemon that Giant Pipe has not yet exposed, and just exposed just recently. Alright. Sorry if I came a little late there. Trying to search to see if Miltank can learn Heal Bell, which it can. Alright. So, with Caesar, though. Caesar. Ooh, nice. Not very effective. And Jinx has been affected by the Life Ball. This game! Okay. Jinx knows that it's just a little slower than Crobat. Crobat's fast in this tier. Actually, I think Crobat is like a speed monster in Tempest here, so yeah. So in other words, a lot of Pokemon are a little scared of it. Did I say little? That's kind of an understatement. A lot of Pokemon are terrified of Crobat speed-wise. Oh man. So, what is Lantern? Lantern could do Thunderbolt. Or Surf. Or Ice Beam. It all depends. Predakiller, I think he's trying to punch in some calcs. He's trying to see how this might work. Alright, so Crobat's going to switch into Miltank. And Lantern's going to switch into Argon. Not bad, not bad. Predakiller could do a Milk Drink here. Could. Ooh, Body Slam. Earthquake. Alright. So Giant Pipe is starting to get a bit of a grip in the match here. This is starting to get more intense, folks. And Giant Pipe might switch because Surf is super effective and I don't think Argon really has anything for it. And I think that Giant Pipe might go into Lantern. If I had to guess, either Ammonite is a possibility, but I'm leaning more towards Lantern. Yep, alright. Lantern's going to come in, and the Hidden Power. Lantern took that. It was kind of lukewarm. Lantern kind of took it alright. It wasn't really the best, but Lantern did take the hit. Alright. Hidden Power. And Lantern does have the Thunderbolt, and it does have a critical, and it almost knocked out Vape. Okay, so Predakiller, if he wants to keep Vaporeon, he has to switch into something. Preferably Golem or Claydol. I'm leaning more towards Claydol if Predakiller wants to keep Vape. That's kind of risky, you know, going into Golem. I mean, yeah, you have the Sturdy, but if I were Predakiller, I want to activate that just a little later in the match, when it really counts. But all right, it's just a preference thing. All right. So, Amistar. I'm not sure if this Golem is banded or not, but either way, Golem has to switch. Golem has to switch, otherwise Amistar is going to knock it out. Predakiller might go into either Vape or Claydol, or here's another possibility I just thought of right now. The moment that Amistar does Surf, activate the Sturdy and then do Earthquake and then knock out Amistar. I would have went into Vape. Right now, he needs to think about the Sturdy. Okay, Sturdy, Earthquake, now Amistar is knocked out. I don't know why he went into Claydol. I guess that was kind of a mistake on Predakiller's behalf. Alright, so Argon is going to come by. And what's going to happen with Golem? Golem, I could see Golem doing Earthquake again. Because at this point, I don't think that Golem is really much of an asset anymore. and some people may say, but Roy, Crobat, or not Crobat, sorry, but Roy, Caesar. Golem has Fire Punch. Caesar doesn't Predakiller need something to counter off the the Caesar? Well, my answer is that Predakiller's Crobat can counter off the Caesar because of the Heat Wave. Oh, man. Predakiller has to hope. He has to hope at this point that he can be able to knock out Argon. It's looking a little tight for Predakiller. It's looking just a little tight, and unfortunately, it's time. Well, unfortunately for Predakiller, it is time for me to come up with the probabilities. So I think that 90% of a chance that Giant Pipe is going to win this match. Well, actually, not even 90. 96% of a chance. Actually, Golem at that health, being the only Pokemon left. Come to think of it. No, it's not even 96. It's 99.9% of a chance that Giant Pipe is going to take the match. 99.9%. It's a pretty big percentage, but if you consider the factors here, then it makes a lot of sense. Alright. I don't think that was really the smart idea for Giant Pipe. I think what he should, you know, I know this is at Giant Pipe's disposal. Alright. So Giant Pipe defeated Predakiller. GG. Alright. And let's go ahead and take a look. Blue Breath vs Giant Pipe. So we're going to take a look at this match, and we'll be right back. Please stay tuned to the Roy Rogers YouTube channel for further tournament commentary. Alright, we are back. Finals match. Turn number 1. Blue Breath vs Giant Pipe. And we just came back at the time that the match just begun. Alright, now, what I think is going to happen, I think that Blue Breath might switch his Golem out. Because of Grumple's Intimidate affecting how Golem is fighting the match. Alright. So I think that that Blue Breath is trying to find something in his party to switch into. Alright. So I think Blue Breath is thinking. He's probably doing the calcs here. And as for Giant Pipe, he probably made his decision already. If I had to guess, he's either going to do a superpower, return, or switch. And the reason why I say return is because he could predict Blue Breath's switch. Okay, so third option. Grumple switched into Magnium. And Blue Breath decided to go against odds and go directly to superpower. Alright. Go against the odds and do superpower. Alright, now, let's see what's going to happen here. So, Magnium. Man, I never get tired of saying that name. Magnium. Almost like a superhero, you know? Oh, man. So Golem switched into Kanga, and Magnium has switched into Giant Pipe. Or not Giant Pipe, Grumple. There we go. There we go. Man, it's very easy to confuse that, especially if the person pulling in the Grumple has kind of a similar name in a sense, so it's good. It's a little easier to mispronounce that. Alright, so what do I think? I think that Kanga could do a fake out. Either fake out. I think Kanga can learn Superpower. I think. Let me tune into the Pokedex a little bit. Kanga moves. Tutor. Alright, so Kanga's gonna switch. I don't see it here. I don't think Kanga can learn. I thought it could learn Superpower. Huh. I seem to remember Kanga's Superpower. Ooh, nice explosion! Alright. For now, until I'm proven wrong, I'm going to conclude that Kangaskhan cannot learn Superpower. Alright. Who is next? Vaporeon. And Giant Pipe now has a Kangaskhan. Alright. Everyone has Kangaskhan now. Kanga's the new normal in UU, apparently. Alright. Vaporeon's going to switch into Exatu. Alright. Toxic. Blue Breath has been badly poisoned. Ooh. Alright, there's the Calm Mind. Alright. There's a Vaporeon, and Exatu is going to do a rest and clear itself of the poison and the health. Well, clearing out is not a good term for health, but cured, there we go, and has cured its health and cleared out its status problem. That sounds a lot better. Yeah. Alright, so there's the Ice Beam, and Exatu's is gonna wake up and do a Psychic. Alright, and the Special Defense. Now, I don't know. Oh, man. Exatu's just a little slower. I think Blue Breath might. Oh, I really think he wants to switch here because this Vape is fast. I've seen this a lot in UU. I've seen Vaporeon not as like a defensive wall. I've seen Vaporeon a lot as more of like a special sweeper. I don't know how people can do that. Let me pull up Vaporeon's stats. Maybe we can have a better answer here. I mean, they're probably modest, but alright, special attack. Hey, that's not a pretty bad special attack. Huh. Alright, that's whoever came up with this idea is a genius. Man. Whoever first came up with that, I've never really thought of Vaporeon as a special sweeper, but I guess according to the stats, it's quite plausible. So whoever thought of this, clearly a genius here. All right, good job, whoever thought of it first. Alright, so... Anyways, yeah. Sorry about just a little stumped about that. Alright, so... Blastoise. Wait, what's going to happen with Blastoise? Alright, so... Ooh, toxic. Executor has been poisoned. Alright. Kangaskhan! Ooh, sunny day. Nice! Nice. Blue Breath is really scoring well here in the final match. By golly, he's doing well. Even with the 2 Pokemon knocked out, he's still doing well. Ooh, Kanga used Executor Sunny Day against Executor. Nice. This is pretty much a battle of the wits here. Man, I mean, Blue Breath is pretty smart, and Giant Pipe is pretty smart, and both of them are trying to stump each other. So far, I think that Giant Pipe has a slight edge over Blue Breath, but maybe Blue Breath might be able to regain that. Now Sneasel could have a fighting move here. I'm thinking... I remember Sneasel carrying around Brick Break. Does it still carry around Brick Break? Let's see. Oh, let's see its attack stat. Let's see if it can fare out against Kanga. 95. Okay, that's pretty decent. I think it's good enough to knock out Kanga. Blue Breath has already made his move, and Giant Pipe is still thinking about it. Alright, so, yes, it can learn Brick Break. Kanga's expecting a Brick Break, so he's going directly into Blastoise. And instead of Brick Break, he got a Bite. Sunny Day is still strong. And Blastoise, if Blastoise decides to do Surf, it's not going to really be too effective. Alright, so Sneasel is going to go into Exatu. And Blastoise is going to go directly into Toxic, and Exatu might try to pull off a rest here. Or might do a Calm Mind. Although I do think that that'd be a little daring. Ooh! Wait, it's A for effort. Yeah, that's pretty good actually. That's clever. That's clever. And Giant Pipe has gained a slight edge. Unfortunately for Blue Breath, as the match stands right now, it does not look like that he has a chance to win. I think it's too early to come up with probabilities now, but I can say 70% likelihood that Giant Pipe is going to win the match. I mean, it's too early right now. But 70%, I would say 60 to 70% chance that Giant Pipe's going to win. And Blue Breath can easily reverse that if he can play some really good moves against Giant Pipe. Alright, knocking out his Vaporeon's a pretty good start. But how is he going to fare out against Kangaskhan and Magnium and Blastoise, and the mystery Pokemon. We still don't even know what the mystery Pokemon is that the Giant Pipe has. Blue Breath has a lot to conquer, and the match is not being too friendly to him. Now it's more in like the 65 to 60% chance that Giant Pipe's gonna win. All right. Yikes. Oh boy. Blue Breath better knock this thing out. Because if it doesn't, then... if Blue Breath does not knock this thing out, then... yeah. Blue Breath is going to be in a world of hurt. Alright. Now it's 50-50. Believe it or not, we're at 50-50 now. Crobat. Crobat is known to have Giga Drain. Or Sludge Bomb. Okay, now we're back to... This time we're 80 to 90% chance that Giant Pipe is going to win the match. Blue Breath can still kind of do it, but it's going to be really, really, really difficult to do at this point. I don't have the calcs. Alright, so Ice Punch is going to come in, and Sneasel has one-shotted Crobat. Crobat is probably one of the biggest threats out there. So, Blastoise is going to come up next. Now, does Blastoise have a fighting move? Or does Blastoise even have a water move that can take out Sneasel in one hit? Well, any fighting move, take out Sneasel. Alright, so the bite... Alright, so Blue Breath is hoping for a flinch here. I think he's really hoping for a flinch. He's going to try to get another flinch here. Will it happen? No. Instead, Sneasel barely holds on, but I can say that Giant Pipe is going to win. Because Giant Pipe, yeah, it's done. It's done. GG. Alright, Giant Pipe has won against Blue Breath. GG. Alright. And on that note, this is the Roy Rogers News Channel. Don't forget to comment or subscribe to my channel, like or dislike the content that you see here. And this is the Roy Rogers News Channel signing off. Fast, accurate, unbiased, Roy Rogers News.